All of us have had experiences that we could call psychic in nature. Maybe it was a dream that gave you insight to an upcoming event. Maybe you knew exactly what someone was going to say before they said it. Maybe it was a time you felt your body exhibit superhuman strength or unexplainable skills. The fact is, there is no limit to what the mind can perceive, so that's my job, to show you just how wild and freaky and simply amazing things can get. My name is Alain Nu, and my new show is called Mind Zone, during which I'll conduct mind-blowing and crowd-pleasing demonstrations using our thoughts, our senses, and the imagination. My credentials? I've performed all over the country and abroad, entertaining at universities, corporate events, theaters, royalty, and even for the president, and was for 5 years a regular headliner at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, where they'd fly me in just to bend their cutlery. In fact, I guarantee that no audience is too large or small for these unique demonstrations of mind over matter and thought control, which I feel creates an appreciation for the mysteries of life, even in this modern world. So please, take a moment to glimpse a few real live moments shot at real live places.
Facial expressions, body language, the way someone carries themselves as they walk into a room. These types of ways of being able to pick up on certain people's senses are very, very interesting, but it's not interesting enough for me, okay? We're going to kind of take it a step further and kind of move into the realms of the subconscious. We're going to take it into hypnosis. I'm going to need to borrow a couple of people who are actually going to link two minds together and just focus on that, okay? If I'm going to take a feather and brush it across your face, I want you to imagine how many times I brushed that feather across your face, roughly where it is on your body that you felt that feather brush you, okay? For now, let's focus in on the tapping. Please raise your left hand if you felt tapped. With your left hand, please point to the area of your body that you felt tapped on. With your left hand, please hold up the number of fingers corresponding to how many times I tapped you there. Place your left hand down. And now, let's focus in on that brushing the feather across your face. Raise your left hand if you did feel a brush across the face with a feather. Point to the area of your face that you felt brushed on. Please hold up the number of fingers corresponding to how many times I brushed you there. Place your hands down. My thought has been committed. For the first time, please name out loud the age at which you foresee yourself traveling off to Italy. 45. 45, that's what you wrote. Interesting. Look, I have a 4 and a 5. 45. I know it's not the strongest closer, but let's see if this adds up in a much more mysterious way. For instance, if we were to take 25 plus 11, that would be 36, plus 5, that would be 41, plus 4, that's 45. How about that? Or look at this, 1 plus 8, that's 9, plus 10, that's 19, and 26, that's 45 as well. 12 and 24 is 36, plus 3, that's 39, plus 6, that's 45, 7 and 2, which is 9, plus 27, that's 36, plus 9, that's 45. How's that? You know something, Becky, if this self-fulfilling prophecy really has potential, it's going to work sideways as well. Look at this, 25 and 1, that's 26, plus 12, that would be 38, plus 7, that's 45. 11 and 8, that's 19, plus 24, that's 43, plus 2, that's 45. 5 and 10, which is 15, plus 3, that's 18, plus 27, that's 45. 4 and 26, which is 30, plus 6, that's 36, plus 9, that's 45 as well. Look at this, diagonally. 25 and 8, that'd be 33, plus 3, that's 36, plus 9, that's 45. 7 and 24, that's 31, plus 10, that's 41, plus 4, that's 45. And if we were to take the four corners of this square, look, 7 and 25, that would be 32, plus 4, that would be 36, plus 9, that's 45. And the smallest squares, look, 25, 1, 11, 8, that's 45. 12 and 7, 24, 2, that's 45. 5 and 10, 26, that's 45. 3, 27, 6, 9, that's 45. How many times did you feel me touch your hand? 5 or 6 times. Where exactly did you feel?
On top of, on the bottom.
On the top and on the bottom?
Yes.
5 or 6 times, you really don't?
Yes.
How many times did you see me touch your hand?
9.
I didn't touch you at all. I watched the paper fall out, it landed in front of Lynn. Lynn passed it it over to Diane. There's no possible way that I could have influenced who it would end up with. So how the person could have said Australia to begin with. But you've been sitting on that paper vault since the beginning of this effect. You've had it in your possession. Please take it and uncrumple it. At this point, I've written down one thought on that piece of paper. She's unfolding it, and would you tell us out loud exactly what that piece of paper says? It says that your destination is going to be Australia. Thank you very much. And thank you all very much for listening to this whole presentation. My name is Alain Nu. I want you to imagine what it would look like if it were to repair itself. What it would sound like if this can were to slowly buckle outwards. What it would seem like if this can were to not only buckle outwards, but to slowly refill itself. Imagine what it would seem like if this can were to buckle outwards and refill itself from the bottom to the very, very top, until this can were completely sealed, okay? That is to say, completely sealed. I know how the two of you must be so parched after this little demonstration, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to give these both to you so you can enjoy the rest of your show. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. They were good sports. Thank you very much for jumping up and volunteering.
By the way, I'm also really easy to work with. All I need is an audience and your permission to entertain them. But I can also fully customize an evening show to fit exactly into your event theme or concentrate on specific key topics or key points. So what more can I say except I look forward to hearing from you in the future. You see, I already know you're going to have a great time.